You may be seated.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello.
This is a case of Lohman versus Mitchell.
Thank you, Jerome. Good day, everyone. Good day. Ms. Lohman, you are in court today hoping and praying your fiancé, Mr. Mitchell, is the biological father of your daughter, London, and you and your mother are here to prove it. You say today's DNA results will determine the future of your family together. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Mitchell, you say nothing would make you happier than finding out you are London's biological father. But you are in court today believing there is no way you are. You say if the DNA results prove you are not the father, next month's wedding is off. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
These people are here today because there is a doubt about the paternity of the child. The woman is insisting that the father of the child is him. On the other hand, the guy is hoping and wishing the child is his, because a lot is going to be at stake. These people are planning to be married next month, but once this child proves negative, it obviously means that the wedding is not going to hold again according to the man, but the lady is still insisting that the child is his.
And our wedding is going to be off, and that's going to, it's really going to upset me.
All right, and how is it affecting your relationship now?
Me and Mr. Mitchell, we fight all the time about, me telling Mr. Mitchell that London is his, and he will tell me, no, I don't think she is.
But you've also told him that she's not, so...
No, I have never actually told Jonathan that he was not. I told him there was a possibility that he might not be, but I have never for sure told him he hasn't been.
So with this, it's obvious and clear to everybody that the lady was the one that made this guy started doubting the paternity of this child. On different occasions, according to her, she has said to the man that she's not actually sure if he is the father of the child.
A difficult, terrible background, and I wanted to help him and save him from that. So I went home and I spoke to my mother and my dad about it, and I was like, can we do something?
This all started long before now, when both of them were very good friends, and she could see that this guy was going through so many difficulties in life and had so much challenges. Even though she had a boyfriend, she still begged her family to let this guy in because he had several issues he was dealing with. And as for friendship's sake, she had to bring him in. That was how he came into the family, and then the guy had more feelings and things started changing, even though she still had a boyfriend. This guy made several kissing attempts on her. The first time, it was just him, and the second time, she accepted the kiss from him.
So tell me about what you came to love about Miss Lohman.
I loved how she did stuff. I liked how she cared for me whenever I didn't have anybody that cared for me.
And she said you had a very tough childhood. Is that true, honey?
Yes, ma'am. I was abused. I had to do everything for my family. I raised my 3 sisters and my brother basically by myself. It was hard.
I understand. So when you moved in with Miss Lohman, it was like finding a family, a real family.
Yes, Your Honor.
And they took you in and you finally felt at home somewhere.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So this relationship now turned to more than a friendship.
Yes, Your Honor.
But you're still in a relationship with this boyfriend at the time. Am I correct, Ms. Lohman?
Yes, Your Honor.
So what was that situation like?